my whole setup kind of depends on these boards. Share it with your PTO, your PTA, your principal, whoever does fundraisers for your school, because it is incredible. Good morning, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Brianna and I am a 3rd grade teacher in North Carolina. And today is the 2nd day of summer school. It is 6:26. I just got to school, so I'm going to head in. This is my 3rd day curls. I haven't retouched it at all. I put dry shampoo in and did a little half up pony. And then I am rocking Miss Calls Campers, Maylene, her little Amazon find, this like t-shirt under a dress. I don't know, I'm not as cute as her, but it's fun. So I am feeling extra sleepy this morning. I was super tired after school yesterday, but then I got like a second wave of energy and didn't go to bed until 1 a.m. and I woke up at 5. So yay. Let's go inside and let me get my mind wrapped around today. So it looks like some of my packages from a fundraiser we did at the end of the year that like we got a bunch of gift cards for came in. So I will open those after school. That's exciting. I need to look over science because I was too exhausted yesterday or just done with school to begin to think about that. I did change around reading like I talked about. I'm doing the written response questions today and then I'm going to move into the multiple choice just because that is the proper way to do it. So I have to pick a morning meeting activity, get that together, and then once that's done, I'm gonna pull up my PDFs and stuff for vocab and reading. For morning meeting, I am using a card from my Sanford Harmony. This is our school's curriculum. So I made 2 different sets of cards. One has an actual word, the other has it scrambled up. And so I'm going to pass these out randomly. The kids need to go around the room, find their match. It's going to take some of them a while, especially, it's kind of mean for my struggling readers, but it will get them thinking, it'll get them moving, it will match them with someone that maybe they haven't gotten a chance to talk to yet. So when they get together, then I'll have them create like a secret handshake or something silly, something random. And now I'm gonna go ahead and pull up everything on my computer. Guys, I couldn't wait. I cracked open this box. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I got this farm where you can see the roots and we do plants and soil and this is gonna be incredible. I'm sad. Actually, since I have it, I could probably plant seeds in it every year. Oh my gosh. This is going to be literally so cool. I'm so excited for this. But this is the stuff from that fundraiser. Yes, I got the baby dice because one year I had these on my Amazon wish list and they were actually like really huge ones. And I wanted the tiny ones to put in the little Dollar Tree containers like this so that they wouldn't make noise when the kids shake them. And this is the dice I ended up receiving. So the kids just end up throwing these around the room. They're nice to have, but these are gonna be so much better. I got some laminating pouches because I literally miss Scotch Brand, especially with all my peeling shenanigans. I got a multiplication and division bingo. I thought this would be a cool center that kids could, oh gosh, play together or like a review game. And I got a bunch of packs of red pens. They only sold in bulk and I always have my kids like correct their work with a colored pencil and then they have to worry about sharpening it, and so I want each of them to have a red pen. I was gonna get like colorful pens, but this was the best deal. So that's what's in this box, because who doesn't need a $150 paper cutter? This is very intense. I don't think I realized how big it was. I got myself Expo markers because I never seem to have any for myself. Hey y'all, I had another great day today. I was dragging a bit in the middle, but I just had some coffee to perk me up because today I can like stay late, so I just want to, you know, get things done. I was going through these boxes this morning and then kids started coming in. So let me show you what else I got. So this fundraiser, I will post the link to the website down below. If you have, your school's not a part of it or whatever, like you've never done anything with it, share it with your PTO, your PTA, your principal, whoever does fundraisers for your school, because it is incredible. I'll talk about it more in a moment, but I got 2 sets of this Zoom multiplication game. I thought this would be like, it looks similar to Uno, I wonder, and I thought would be a good center. So I just grabbed 2 of those. I grabbed 2 sets, I think, of these dot pens for when we do arrays in math, a fun activity. Post-its because they were so brightly colored. I also got this size. These are great to have. I used to plan with these and I loved that, so I might start doing that again. I got, I believe, 3 pairs of headphones, which I think is awesome because I always have kids who like forgot their headphones or they're broken. Children's headphones break so ridiculously often, it's crazy. So I just got 3. I thought that was a good number to have as just in case for state testing, our read aloud kids need good headphones. So I just thought that this is a good time to, you know, get that. I got 2 sets of these reading strips. So for tracking when kids are reading, oh my gosh, that is going to be amazing because I always use like note cards, but this is gonna block out. That's gonna be incredible. Got a pack of Sharpies because what teacher doesn't love Sharpies? I got these Expo markers for small group because they already have the eraser on the top. So in the past, I've had a set of whiteboards at my small group and I've had Expos and I've had erasers, and I'm just like, this is much easier. It's one less thing to pass out because it's a 2-in-1. And so I'm gonna keep these at my small group and then they can use a different kind of marker when they come back to me, you know, another kind of reward here. A bunch of double-sided tape. I think there's 6 of them here. Double-sided tape is like my ideal classroom tool. This box was my new little filing cabinet system. I'm so happy that it's all put together already. Didn't know it was plastic, but hey, I mean, that's easier to move around. This is for my student portfolios and it has wheels. So I'm going to keep my kids' work in here that's graded and needs like filed, because last year, actually, ever since I started teaching, I used this pink box. And I can't really get into it right now, but there's the green file folders and it has my kids' numbers on it. And I would put their work folders in there and file their graded work before we put it in data binders. So I'm gonna pop the wheels on this. My battery's going to die. That's kind of terrible because I don't know. So I might have to start vlogging on my phone, bear with me, but I am going to go through my plans. I know I'm all over the place, but welcome to my brain. I'm gonna go through my plans for tomorrow. I'm pretty set and I'm in a routine now, so like, I feel good. Here are my filing cabinets on the drawers. I didn't know it was plastic. I should probably read descriptions, but I mean, it matches the rest of my classroom, so it's fine. And there's a nice space to put something on the top here. I did buy one of these. It was on sale for $29.99, I think, at Michael's. I may put that together. I think I'm gonna store my paper in there because currently it's a hot mess over here in my kids' mailboxes, which they're gonna use next year. So I need a new space, and I was thinking maybe my paper cutter will fit right on top of there. And then I do have these drawers, which I use these for students because these are much sturdier. All right, switching to the phone. These will just be used by me because I've heard that these break easier and they're obviously not as sturdy. I mean, that I believe was originally $100. I did not pay it for that. I had a gift card when I bought that. That was a gift, like a first year teaching gift to myself, you know? So that is a gem. I love this for centers. It is very sturdy for children to, you know, mess around with the way they do. It's incredible. Definitely an investment, but if you were choosing, I mean, I would choose that one. That way you don't have to buy multiple of these. Definitely when you're a first year teacher and your behavior management is obviously lacking a bit because you don't have as much experience, I would choose the sturdier one because it's gonna last you for years. Whereas if you were using it for something student accessible and they just went a little crazy, it could get damaged and then you'll end up spending $60 anyway to get another one if you really liked it. Whereas you could have just spent $60 with some coupons on the other one in the first place. Let me get my thoughts together and I'll chat when I have it, since this vlog's gonna go to who knows. I wanted to do a side-by-side comparison. This was actually super simple to put together. You just needed an Allen wrench, which it came with, but this one came completely put together when I bought it, so that was nice. This one does have 2 extra drawers, but notice the size difference, keep that in mind. This one, I like to store all my extra dry erase sleeves, and these would not fit inside of here. So I do like this one because there's so much more possibilities with it. But since I got this one for the purpose of my paper, I think I'll be okay. I do have wheels for this one somewhere. I need to find them because I think I like it on wheels. I mean, it's fine not on them, but like this one, I love that it has the handles though. So like moving this, if you used it for something that needed to be moved from place to place, it's super simple to move, but you can tell the size difference. I could totally tell the quality difference. Like this is just really cheap plastic and this is solid. You can hear it too. Gosh, I love it. Anyway, I'm super happy with that. I'm glad I got the rainbow one because now like they match. And I think if I got the white one, I would be too like crazy about it getting dirty. And then if I got the mint one, it wouldn't ever match my classroom. I was going to talk about my paper storage. So I have right now white paper, lined paper or printer paper, lined paper, graph paper, and then this is colored printer paper. And then I have cardstock, and then I have construction paper on the bottom. I don't really need to keep construction paper in my room because we have a whole construction paper room in the school. The amount of times I use construction paper, I think I'm going to bring that down to that room. And then I'll just have cardstock and printer paper. And I think I'll just do it where I put the cardstock under the printer paper in that matching color drawer. I'll probably keep white on the top and this top pink. Very happy with that purchase. And you can't use your teacher discount at Michael's on this because it's not their thing. Okay, so I've gone ahead and filled the drawers, and I'm honestly so happy I got the rainbow cart because since I'm using this to organize my paper, it literally makes so much sense. So I got nervous and decided to keep my construction paper when you go up each level so you can tell the difference. You can see the construction paper on the bottom and then the cardstock or the printer paper on top. I feel like from now on, I'm going to not ask for cardstock, but ask for like Astro Bright's printer paper because I want the bright colors, but it doesn't need to be thick. Like the thickness is kind of unnecessary. So I kept the construction paper. This one is cardstock, and then this is printer paper. See, I hate the way these drawers close. Like the whole thing goes flying. See, so I could tell the difference. So I have construction paper, I have cardstock, and then I just have printer paper. Then I have my yellow, orange. I went ahead and put my brown construction papers in here. I just thought that was fitting. Red, pink. Oh, listen to that slide. And then I put the whites and blacks and grays on the top extra pink shelf. So it's perfect. I just have the directions and the other extra things in there. There's these stoppers. If you know what these do, let me know, because it says to like that they're optional and they're called stoppers, but what do they stop? The drawers already have this thing, so it doesn't stop them from sliding all the way through. And that's mostly empty. I kept the white paper, lined paper, and graph paper. I'm obviously not going to store that in this cart. I really liked having access to it behind my desk. So I'm going to find, I'll probably just use like a tiered paper, 3 shelves, that's what I used to do, to have access to it. And then I have tiered paper shelves for the kids to have access to it as well. But it's nice to have it in multiple places. And then I just have random coloring books, but that's a different story. Those lime green numbers, I'm obviously going to change those. I inherited these mailboxes. My coworker got new ones, so she gave me these. And I originally had like the blue cardboard ones, but obviously this is much more sturdy. So I will be changing those numbers this year. I've been pacing the room for the past hour trying to decide like my layout for next year, because I'm gonna start moving things around while I'm here. I don't know if I mentioned, but they're not going to do my floors like they normally do, because there's literally like 2 weeks before we're back in school. So, I mean, it's fine. I don't need shiny floors. Since I'm having less kids next year, these cubbies, I don't need them all shooting out because I don't need as many, which is also nice because I'm gonna have that back side of extra storage. So I know this is a hot mess right now, and obviously there would never be a cubby like this in the middle of my room, but again, I moved it for that outlet. I want to put the small one this way against that wall and the big one, which has the end cap, after it. But this bulletin board is here. So I really want to take this whiteboard and shift it down to the end, and then take the bulletin board and shift it as well, which would be awesome. I want to put my small group table, I want to move from this corner to this corner. I want to be in the window because I was thinking about putting the cubbies over there, but it literally would block that window, and I only have 2 windows in my room. My whole setup kind of depends on these boards. But then I was thinking, if I really only have 16 children, which my roster is sitting at right now, but I'm sure that I'll gain more. But if I do only have 16, then I can put the small ones shooting out like this one is right now, 1, 2, and then put the big one all against this wall, and it would stop like here, okay? So instead of coming out this way, they would be like that big one is right now, lined up against the wall. And then I would still be able to make use of that board, which is an option, maybe. I want to take this rectangular small group table and set it up here then this year. I feel like that would be really good, and that's where my big pink stools go around it. And then that would be nice because I'll have like a small group center area working here. My small group table will be over there, and then my library is going to be in that front corner. I definitely want my library up there. But that's where I'm gonna end it today. I don't know if I'm gonna end the vlog or combine this, so I'm just gonna say thank you guys for watching. Please make sure you're subscribed. This is only the beginning. I know I haven't really organized yet, but my mind is ticking, my mind is working. At least I've moved the paper. I think tomorrow I might tackle this cubby right here. I definitely wanna spend like one afternoon fixing this one and one afternoon fixing the other one. That way those are organized. I'm going to go to the Dollar Tree over here because I went to the one by me last night and it wasn't very pleasing. So these are my small group caddies. I'm obsessed with this system. This is like a big thing of how I do centers, at least for math. My kids' independent work goes in the top here. Obviously I was storing things in here, but that way I don't have to pass it out. So I have a table captain. I say, okay, go into your independent drawer and get your independent work. Or really my small groups, each kid is in a different center at a time. So whenever they're in the independent center, which is just like their worksheet center, they pull this out. Math the room is my task cards around the room. So their recording sheet is in this drawer. So I love that those are tiny drawers. And then in the past, my kids have stored their whiteboards in a drawer. They've stored their Chromebooks in a drawer. And then they've stored whatever manipulative we're currently using in math in one of the drawers as well. I don't know if we'll have Chromebook carts next year or what that's gonna look like. So I don't fully know what all these drawers will be. I almost wonder, I was thinking I could make one a tidy tub. But anyway, I wanna put a tidy tub on top, which is basically just a bucket, and I'm gonna label it tidy tub, and it's just so the kids don't have to get up to throw things away and they can just toss it in there. I'm trying to decide what kind of bucket I want to place here. I really would love these from Dollar Tree. Like, this is super old school. Ignore all my stickers. Super old school. This might actually be like Dollar General random. It's not too tall. It's a nice size. And then maybe I would almost stick Velcro to the bottom to keep it from sliding around. But then when the kids were throwing things away, if like the table captain picked it up and collected the trash, and then at the end of the day, they would go dump it into the actual trash. So that's a possibility. I know they have the mini trash cans, but I just feel like they're too mini, unless there's like an in-between size. But also I just feel like it's almost a waste of space. I didn't put anything on them in the past. In 4th grade, I had my little, like that yellow thing right there with like group supplies, but I don't wanna do that mess. But like I said, I am going to end there for today. I'm going to head out to Dollar Tree over here, the Target over here, check out the dollar spot, see if I could be inspired by new bins, and we'll go from there. So yeah, like I said, thank y'all for watching, and I will see y'all next time. Bye.